In a quiet town, nestled between rolling hills and sparkling streams, lived a girl named Mia. She had always been close to her best friend, Aiden. They shared secrets, dreams, and countless adventures. But one day, everything changed when Aiden's family decided to move across the country. It felt like the sun had disappeared from Mia's sky. Mia sat on her favorite swing in the park, staring at the empty space where Aiden used to sit beside her. The memories flooded back, laughter echoing through the trees, late-night talks about their futures, and the promise that they would always be there for each other. But now, the distance between them felt like a vast ocean. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months. Mia tried to reach out to Aiden through text messages and phone calls, but the replies were few and far between. Each response felt like a small bandage on a deep wound. She missed her friend more than she could express. The world felt dull and colorless without Aiden's presence. As she swung back and forth, Mia thought about how to reconnect with him. She wanted to bridge the gap that distance had created. But every time she picked up her phone to text him, doubt crept in. What if he was too busy? What if he had made new friends? The thought made her heart ache. She didn't want to lose him, but she felt helpless. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink, Mia had a spark of inspiration. She remembered how much Aiden loved art. They had spent hours drawing and painting together. Mia decided that she would create something special for him, something that could express her feelings and remind him of their friendship. With renewed energy, Mia gathered her art supplies, paints, brushes, and a large canvas. She poured her heart into her artwork, painting a vibrant landscape of their favorite park, complete with the swing where they had shared so many laughs. She included details that only Aiden would appreciate, like the small tree where they carved their initials and the flowers they had planted together. As she painted, Mia felt a sense of hope blooming within her. She thought about all the adventures they still had ahead of them, the memories yet to be made. This artwork wasn't just a gift. It was a message that their friendship could withstand distance. Once the painting was complete, Mia carefully packaged it and wrote a heartfelt letter to Aiden. In the letter, she expressed how much she missed him and how important he was to her. She mailed the package, her heart racing with anticipation. Would he like it? Would it bring them closer together again? Days passed, and Mia found herself checking her phone constantly, waiting for a response. Finally, one afternoon, a notification popped up. It was a message from Aiden. Her heart raced as she opened it. Mia, I got your gift. I can't believe you painted our park. It's amazing. I miss you so much. I've been really busy with moving and school, but I think about you all the time. Can we video call soon? Mia's heart soared. Aiden still cared. She quickly typed back, suggesting a time for their call. When the day arrived, she set up her laptop, nervous but excited. As the screen lit up and Aiden's face appeared, Mia felt a wave of happiness wash over her. Hey, Mia. Aiden grinned, his eyes sparkling. It's so good to see you. You too. I've missed you, she replied, her voice filled with warmth. They spent hours catching up, sharing stories about their new lives and laughing at old jokes. Mia felt the distance shrink as they talked, their friendship reigniting. It was as if no time had passed at all. Aiden showed her around his new room, pointing out posters and art supplies, while Mia shared snippets of her life, showing him her latest drawings. As the conversation flowed, Mia realized that while distance had separated them, it hadn't diminished their bond. They both had their own lives now, but they were still connected. That night, as she lay in bed, Mia felt a sense of relief and hope. From that day on, they made it a routine to call each other weekly. They would share updates, swap art projects, and even play games online together. Each call brought them closer, and the distance started to feel less daunting. Months passed, and one day, Aiden surprised Mia with news that made her heart race. "I'm coming to visit. I can't wait to see you again," he exclaimed during one of their calls. "Oh my gosh. Really? That's amazing." Mia could hardly contain her excitement. The thought of seeing Aiden again filled her with joy. When the day finally arrived, Mia stood at the park entrance, her heart pounding with anticipation. When she spotted Aiden walking toward her, a huge smile spread across her face. They rushed into each other's arms, laughter spilling from their lips as they embraced. "I can't believe you're here," Mia said, pulling back to look at him. "I know. It feels like forever," Aiden replied, his eyes shining with happiness. Spent the day exploring their old haunts, reminiscing about their childhood adventures, and creating new memories. As they sat on the swing, just like before, Mia realized that true friendship could endure any distance. The love and care they had for each other were stronger than miles could ever be. As the sun set, casting a golden glow over the park, Mia felt grateful. The bond they shared had withstood the test of time and distance, proving that even when life changes, some connections remain unbreakable. In that moment, Mia knew that their friendship was like a star shining brightly in the universe, always there, no matter how far apart they were. And as they swung back and forth, they laughed, dreaming of all the adventures still waiting for them, side by side, just like the childless alien princess and her human friend, who had found a way to connect across galaxies. After their joyful reunion, Mia and Aiden felt as if no time had passed. However, as the days turned into weeks, reality began to set in again. Aiden had to return to his new life across the country, and Mia was left with a mix of happiness from their time together and sadness from the distance that had reappeared. Mia watched as Aiden packed his bags, her heart heavy. She wanted to hold onto the moments they had shared, but she knew he had his own life to lead. "I'll miss you so much," she said, trying to keep her voice steady. "I'll miss you too," Aiden replied, giving her a warm hug. "But we'll keep in touch, right?" "Of course. I'll text you every day," Mia promised, trying to sound cheerful. She watched him leave, her heart aching as the car drove away. The laughter and joy from their visit felt like a distant memory. Back in her room, Mia felt lonely. She picked up her phone to text Aiden, but she hesitated. What would she say? Would he still want to hear from her now that he was back in his new life? She felt a wave of uncertainty wash over her. Days passed, and Mia found herself staring at her phone more often than she liked. She wanted to reach out to Aiden, but fear held her back. She missed their conversations, their shared dreams, and the comfort of knowing that he was just a call away. But now, with the distance between them growing, it felt harder to reconnect. Evening, as Mia sat at her desk, she noticed her art supplies lying nearby. Remembering how much Aiden loved her paintings, an idea sparked in her mind. She could create something special for him, again, something that would show him how much he meant to her and how much she valued their friendship. With determination, Mia gathered her paints and canvas. She decided to create a piece that represented their friendship. She painted a scene of them standing together in the park, surrounded by their favorite trees and flowers. In the background, she painted a bright sun, symbolizing hope and warmth. As she painted, she felt her sadness begin to lift, replaced by a sense of purpose. Once the painting was complete, Mia wrote a letter to Aiden. In it, she expressed her feelings and how much she missed him. She shared her hopes for their friendship and promised to always be there for him, no matter the distance. With a smile, she sealed the letter and packed it with the painting, ready to send it off. When Mia finally dropped the package in the mailbox, she felt a sense of relief. She had taken a step toward reconnecting with Aiden, no matter how far apart they were. She wanted him to know he was important to her. A week later, Mia's phone buzzed with a message. It was from Aiden. Her heart raced as she opened it. "Mia, I got your package. The painting is incredible. I can't believe you captured our park so perfectly. I miss you so much. Thank you for being such a great friend." Mia felt a wave of joy wash over her. "I'm so glad you liked it. I miss you too. We need to video call soon." Their conversation flowed easily, just like old times. They talked about their lives, shared funny stories, and made plans for future visits. Aiden told her about his new school and the friends he was making, while Mia shared her latest art projects and her dreams for the future. As they talked, Mia felt the distance between them shrink. They were still connected, even if they were miles apart. Their friendship was strong, and she realized that they could support each other no matter where they were. After their call, Mia felt invigorated. She decided to create more art and share it with Aiden. She painted scenes inspired by their memories, each piece filled with color and life. She started a small online gallery to showcase her work, and she invited Aiden to check it out. "Look, I've been painting more," she texted him one evening. "I made a gallery for my art. I hope you like it." Aiden replied almost immediately, "I can't wait to see it. You're so talented, Mia. I'm proud of you." As the weeks rolled by, they continued to connect through their art. Aiden began sharing his own creative. Mia's visit to Aiden's new town was everything she hoped it would be. They laughed, explored, and made wonderful new memories. When she returned home, her heart was full, but the ache of distance soon returned. Life went on, and days slipped, passed like pages of a well-loved book. Even though Mia and Aiden promised to stay in touch, their messages became less frequent. Schoolwork, new friends, and busy schedules pulled them in different directions. Mia missed the days when she and Aiden would talk for hours about anything and everything. Now, she often stared at her phone, waiting for a reply that took longer and longer to arrive. Sometimes she wondered if Aiden was drifting away, building a life without her in it. The thought made her sad, and for the first time, she worried that their friendship might fade. One rainy afternoon, Mia sat by her window, listening to the soft patter of raindrops against the glass. She felt lonely and wondered if Aiden ever felt the same. She wanted to reach out, to tell him how much she missed their friendship, but something held her back. What if he was too busy? What if he didn't feel the same way? That evening, Mia found her old box of keepsakes under her bed. Inside were photos, friendship bracelets, and small notes she and Aiden had exchanged over the years. She smiled as she remembered the silly jokes and secret codes they invented. Looking through the box, she realized how much their friendship meant to her. She didn't want to let it go. Mia decided that, no matter how hard it was, she would not give up on her friendship with Aiden. She wanted to do something special to remind him of their bond. But what could she do from so far away? Then she remembered how much they both loved stories, especially the science fiction stories they used to make up together. Filled with brave heroes and distant planets, that an idea sparked in Mia's mind. What if she wrote a story for Aiden? Something, just for him, to remind him of their adventures and show him that distance didn't have to keep them apart. With hope blooming in her heart, she sat at her desk and began to write. Every evening, after finishing her homework, Mia worked on her story. She created a world where an alien princess and a human boy went on grand adventures, crossing galaxies and facing challenges together. She wrote about their courage, their laughter, and their unbreakable bond. As she wrote, Mia poured all her feelings into the story, her sadness, her hope, and her determination to stay close to Aiden no matter what. It took her a couple of weeks to finish the story. When it was done, she illustrated it with colorful drawings. Then she carefully packed the pages into an envelope, along with a letter that said, "No matter where you go, our friendship will always be an adventure." Mia mailed the package. T.O. Aiden, and waited anxiously for his reply. Days passed, and she checked her phone and mailbox every day, hoping for a message or a letter. She tried to stay hopeful, reminding herself that sometimes people get busy, but true friends always find their way back to each other. Finally, one afternoon, Mia received a video call from Aiden. She answered right away, her heart racing. Aiden's face appeared on her screen, smiling wide. "Mia, I got your story. It's amazing. I can't believe how much work you put into it. I read it twice, and I even showed it to my mom. She loved it too." Mia grinned, feeling her worries melt away. "I'm so glad you liked it. I just wanted you to know I miss you and our adventures." Aiden nodded. "I miss you too. Things have been really busy here, but reading your story made me remember how much fun we had. You're such a great friend, Mia. Thank you for reminding me." They spent the next hour talking about their favorite parts of the story and making plans to write another one together. Even though they were far apart, their friendship felt strong again. They decided to start a shared journal online where they could write stories, draw pictures, and share their daily lives. As the weeks went by, Mia and Aiden wrote back and forth, creating new adventures for their characters. They encouraged each other, shared their dreams, and cheered each other on through tough times. Mia felt hopeful again, knowing that their friendship could survive anything, even distance. One day, Aiden sent her a message. "I'm entering a writing contest at my new school. I used our story as inspiration. No matter what happens, I want you to know how much your friendship means to me." Mia felt a warmth in her heart. She realized that even though things were different now, their bond was still strong. They had found a way to stay connected, to support and inspire each other, no matter how far apart they were. That night, Mia gazed up at the stars, thinking about the brave alien princess and the human boy in their stories. She smiled, knowing that, like her characters, she and Aiden could overcome any challenge. With hope and determination, she whispered to the night, "We'll always find our way back to each other." Just like the childless alien princess who found a new life and eyed hope with her human friend, Mia learned that distance could never break a true friendship. She felt proud of her effort and hopeful for the future, ready to face whatever came next, knowing that, together, they could conquer anything. Asterisk, as the months went by, Mia and Aiden's friendship blossomed through their writing. They created new stories together, filled with fun adventures and exciting characters. Every time they shared a new chapter, Mia felt a spark of joy. However, even with their online connection, Mia sometimes felt a lingering sadness. The distance still weighed on her heart. One chilly afternoon, Mia sat by her window, watching leaves swirl in the breeze. She thought about how much she missed seeing Aiden in person. Their video calls were wonderful, but she longed for the comfort of his presence, like sitting together on the swings, sharing snacks, and talking about their dreams. The thought made her heart ache. Feeling restless, Mia decided to go for a walk to clear her mind. As she strolled through the familiar park, memories flooded back. She remembered the laughter they shared on sunny days, the secrets whispered in the shade of the trees, and the promise they made to always be there for each other. But now, with Aiden so far away, she felt a void that seemed impossible to fill. Suddenly, Mia had an idea. What if she organized a small event to celebrate their friendship? She could invite some friends and create a friendship day to honor the bond she shared with Aiden. It would be a way to bring everyone together, and she could include Aiden in the celebration through video calls. Excited by the thought, she rushed home to plan. That evening, Mia gathered her art supplies and started making colorful invitations. She decorated them with drawings of stars, planets, and friendship-themed quotes. Each invitation included a note about the special day and a link for Aiden to join via video call. As she worked, her excitement grew. This was her chance to show Aiden how much their friendship meant to her, despite the distance. Over the next week, Mia completed her preparations. She invited friends from school and shared her idea of connecting with Aiden during the event. Everyone was enthusiastic, and they promised to make it a memorable day. Mia felt a sense of hope and happiness bubbling inside her. On the day of the event, the sun shone brightly as Mia and her friends gathered at the park. Colorful decorations hung from the trees and laughter filled the air. Mia set up a table with snacks, drinks, and art supplies for everyone to enjoy. As she looked around at her friends, she felt grateful for their support. When it was time for Aiden to join, Mia gathered everyone around her phone. She felt a mix of excitement and nervousness. Would Aiden feel the same energy that surrounded them? Would he be happy to see everyone? Finally, Aiden's face appeared on the screen, and the crowd cheered. "Hey, everyone," he said, grinning widely. "I wish I could be there in person." Mia smiled, her heart swelling with joy. "We're so glad you could join us." She introduced Aiden to her friends, who waved and shouted greetings. The atmosphere was filled with warmth and laughter as they talked about their favorite memories and shared stories. As the day went on, they played games, shared snacks, and even drew together, with Mia guiding her friends through a fun art activity. Inspired by their favorite stories, Aiden watched from the screen, cheering them on and giving tips. It felt almost like he was there, and Mia's heart was filled with happiness. Later in the day, they gathered in a circle to share what friendship meant to them. When it was Mia's turn, she looked at her friends and then at Aiden's face on the screen. Friendship is about being there for each other, even when things get tough. Aiden, you mean so much to me. No matter how far apart we are, I want you to know that our friendship is special. Aiden smiled, his eyes shining. Mia, you have no idea how much this means to me. Even though I'm far away, I feel so connected to you and all of you. Thank you for making me feel included. As the sun began to set, painting the sky with beautiful oranges and pinks, Mia felt a wave of gratitude wash over her. She realized that, despite the physical distance, their friendship was still strong. They had found ways to connect, to share joy and laughter, and to support each other through their writing and creativity. After the event, Mia and Aiden continued to talk more frequently. They decided to write a new story together, one that would include all their friends. They brainstormed ideas, merging their characters with those of Mia's friends, creating a fantastic tale that showcased the power of friendship. Mia felt lighter, knowing that she had taken steps to bridge the gap between them. As spring settled into Mia's small town, the days grew warmer and longer. Flowers bloomed, and the park transformed into a colorful oasis. But even with nature's beauty surrounding her, Mia felt a sense of longing for her best friend Aiden. Their friendship had grown stronger through their shared stories and video calls. Yet the reality of distance still weighed on her heart. Mia had been busy with school and her artwork, but she often found herself daydreaming about their adventures. She missed the little things, the sound of Aiden's laughter, the way he always knew how to make her smile, and the feeling of having him right beside her. Despite their efforts to stay connected, she sometimes felt a shadow of doubt creeping in. What if their friendship wasn't as strong as she thought? What if Aiden was moving on without her? One sunny afternoon, Mia decided to visit the park again. She hoped the fresh air would clear her mind. As she walked along the path, she spotted their favorite swing set. The swings swayed gently in the breeze, and she could almost hear Aiden's voice echoing in her mind, calling her to join him. Sitting on the swing, Mia closed her eyes and remembered the fun times they had shared. It was then that she realized she could do something more to bridge the gap. She wanted to create a new project that could bring them even closer together. With a surge of excitement, she thought about starting a collaborative art project, graphic novel that combined their stories and characters. Mia rushed home, her mind racing with ideas. She grabbed her sketchbook and began to outline the plot. The story would follow the brave alien princess and her loyal human friend as they faced challenges and discovered new worlds together. Each chapter would highlight their friendship, showcasing the power of connection and teamwork. As she sketched, Mia felt inspired. She decided to send Aiden a message, inviting him to join her in this new adventure. "Hey, Aiden, I have an idea. Let's create a graphic novel together. We can combine our stories, and I'll draw the illustrations. What do you think?" Aiden replied almost immediately. "That sounds amazing. I'd love to help. Let's do it." Mia's heart soared. They began brainstorming ideas with Aiden, sending her his thoughts and sketches from his side. They were both excited about the project, and Mia felt a renewed sense of hope. This was their chance to create something special together, even if they were apart. Over the next few weeks, they dedicated time to their graphic novel. Mia would draw while Aiden crafted the dialogue and plot twists. They communicated daily, sharing progress and bouncing ideas off each other. The project brought them closer, and Mia felt the distance between them shrinking. Their friendship was blossoming in new ways. One evening, Mia was working on an illustration for a key scene in their story. In it, the princess and her human friend faced a fierce storm while exploring a new planet. They had to rely on each other's strength to overcome the obstacles. As Mia drew, she couldn't help but think about how their own friendship mirrored the challenges in the story. They were navigating the storm of distance together, finding ways to support and uplift each other. After finishing the illustration, Mia sent it to Aiden. "Look at this. What do you think?" Aiden's response came quickly. "It's incredible. Mia, you've captured the moment perfectly. I can't wait to see how the story unfolds." Mia felt a rush of pride. They were creating something beautiful together, something that would always remind them of their bond. As they continued to work on the graphic novel, Mia began to feel a sense of fulfillment. She realized that their friendship was not just about being physically close. It was about understanding and supporting each other, no matter the distance. They were two stars in the vast universe, shining brightly and lighting each other's paths. However, one day, Mia received unexpected news. Aiden sent her a message that made her heart sink. "Mia, I have to tell you something. I might be moving. Again, my dad got a new job, and we might have to relocate by the end of the summer." Mia's heart dropped. The thought of Aiden moving again felt like a heavy weight in her chest. "Oh no, Aiden. I'm so sorry to hear that. Are you okay?" "I'm okay, but I'm worried about us. I don't want to lose what we have," Aiden replied. Mia felt tears prick her eyes. "You won't lose me. No matter where you go, I'll always be your friend. We'll find a way to stay connected." After a long pause, Aiden responded, "You're right. We can make it work. I'm really grateful for you, Mia. You're the best friend I could ask for." Mia felt a sense of determination rise within her. They had faced challenges before, and they could do it again. Let's make the graphic novel our promise to each other. No matter where life takes us, we'll always have this. We'll finish it together. Aiden agreed, and they poured their hearts into the project even more. They worked tirelessly, excited to create a story that would symbolize their friendship. Each page illustrated their adventures, their struggles, and their unwavering support for one another. As summer approached, they completed the graphic novel. Mia printed it out and bound it together adding a heartfelt dedication at the beginning. For Aiden, my friend across the stars. No distance can break our bond. On the day they finished, Mia sent a video message to Aiden. We did it. Our graphic novel is complete. I can't believe we created this together. I'm so proud of us. Aiden's eyes lit up with joy. This is amazing, Mia. I can't wait to share it with everyone. You've made this summer unforgettable. As they celebrated their accomplishment, Mia felt a sense of peace. She realized that even if Aiden moved again, their friendship would remain strong. They had created something beautiful that would always connect them. No matter the distance. In the weeks that followed, Aiden's family did move, but they kept their promise. They continued to video call, share stories, and support each other through life's ups and downs. Their graphic novel became a symbol of their friendship, a reminder that true connections could withstand any challenge. One evening, as Maya looked at the stars twinkling above, she smiled. She thought of Aiden, her best friend, and the adventures they would continue to share. Like the childless alien princess and her human friend, they had proven that love and friendship could conquer anything, even the vastness of space. With renewed hope and determination, Mia whispered into the night, "No matter where you go, Aiden, we will always find our way back to each other." As summer rolled into full swing, Mia felt a mixture of excitement and sadness. Aiden had moved to a new city, and while they still connected through their graphic novel and video calls, she missed the everyday moments they used to share. The distance sometimes felt overwhelming, like a thick fog that clouded her heart. One sunny afternoon, Mia decided to take a walk in the park where they had spent so many happy times together. She hoped that being in their favorite place would help lift her spirits. As she strolled along the familiar path, she took in the sights and sounds around her. Children laughing, birds chirping, and the gentle rustling of leaves in the breeze. But even in this beautiful setting, she couldn't shake the feeling of loneliness. Sitting on the swing, Mia thought about how different things had become. She missed Aiden's laughter and the way they would share their dreams for the future. They had built a special bond through their graphic novel, but she longed for more than just virtual connections. She wanted to share experiences in person, to create memories that would last a lifetime. Suddenly, Mia had an idea. What if she visited Aiden? She could surprise him and spend some time together in his new city. The thought filled her with excitement, but also with fear. What if he was too busy with his new life? What if things felt different between them? Despite her doubts, the desire to reconnect grew stronger. Determined to make it happen, Mia rushed home and began planning her trip. Checked the bus schedules and saved up some money. She wanted this visit to be perfect. She imagined all the fun they could have exploring his new city, trying new foods, and visiting places they had only talked about before. After a few weeks of saving and planning, Mia finally had enough money for a bus ticket. She felt a wave of happiness wash over her. This was her chance to show Aiden how much their friendship meant to her. She sent him a message. "Hey, Aiden, I'm coming to visit you. I can't wait to see you." Aiden responded almost immediately. "Really? That's awesome. When are you coming? I can't wait." Mia felt her heart race with excitement. "Next weekend. I'll take the bus, and I'll be there in the afternoon." As the week progressed, Mia's excitement grew. She packed her bag with clothes, snacks, and her sketchbook. She even brought along a special surprise, a printed copy of their graphic novel. She couldn't wait to share it with Aiden in person. Finally, the day arrived. Mia woke up early, her heart pounding with anticipation. She boarded the bus, feeling a mix of nerves and excitement. The ride felt long, but she kept imagining the fun they would have together. When she arrived in Aiden's new city, she took a moment to collect herself. The place was bustling with life, filled with new sights and sounds. She had never been here before, and the adventure felt thrilling. As she made her way to Aiden's house, she felt butterflies in her stomach. When she knocked on the door, her heart raced. A moment later, Aiden opened it, and his face lit up with surprise. "Mia, you're here," he exclaimed, pulling her into a warm hug. "I can't believe I made it," she said, laughing.